key. And then, here we go. All right. All right, who is ready to go on a desert adventure? You know I am. And do I have such a special adventure planned? And this adventure, I'm telling you, it is beyond mental. It is just insane in the head, this adventure. Hello everyone, it is Desert Gino, and we are here in my backyard in Summerlin West, Las Vegas, Nevada. That's right, I am a Vegas local. But we are about to leave my backyard and go on one of my most favorite desert adventures. And I invite you to come along. We are going to see some creepy places. We're going to see some things that are going to really make you go, what is this? And I'm going to show you a little bit about myself as well. So yesterday I was sitting out here in my backyard thinking to myself, you know, where am I going to go next in the Mojave Desert? And I have so many places planned out that I want to take you along with me. But I have some business to conduct, so I have allowed my mailbox to accumulate with so much mail. And I need to go out there and check my mail. So I'm going to my mailbox, and it sounds kind of boring, right? But when your mailbox is in Death Valley, California, things get a little interesting. So enough talk, let's leave Las Vegas and make our way to Death Valley. Here we go. Okay, so the adventure begins. I'm in my car right now, obviously, and to give you an idea of the trip we're going on from my house to Death Valley, I don't even have to get on the freeway, all right? So I'm just right at the base of Red Rock Canyon, and Red Rock Canyon is Charleston Boulevard, and you take that and it turns into Blue Diamond, and that's the road we're going on that will take us to Death Valley. So we're with Blue Diamond, we're going through Pahrump. It's no good in Pahrump. Nothing good happens out there, it seems. It's crazy out there. But yeah, here is my view right now. Yeah, so we're driving and it's really pretty. You know, the city of Las Vegas, they do an amazing job here in Summerlin when it comes to just the landscaping around town. But we're coming up to Red Rock. So this is like some school, I think. Pretty sure, I don't know. But yeah. Charleston Boulevard is coming right up. Oh, it's a 35. Oh yeah, end of school zone, so. Yeah, so from Charleston Boulevard, it's going to be really beautiful going through Red Rock Canyon. Okay, and now we're coming up to Charleston Boulevard. It was really that quick. So we're turning here on Charleston Boulevard. There's some traffic. People going into Red Rock. Because from here, literally it's Red Rock. Yeah, there's Red Rock, everyone. It's really beautiful. And from the house I can see all of this. Naturally, I'm literally like 2 miles maybe. I don't know. It's really close from where I live, and you can see the homes right here. But I'm in the newer part of Summerlin West. But yeah, this is the adventure we're going on together. Red Rock Reserve. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? On my way to my mailbox in Death Valley. And who has a mailbox in Death Valley? Only Desert Gino, right? And a few other people, but yeah. Here we go. Red Rock. People are happy. Well, they should be. How fun. The mountains are really beautiful. Like, look at that. The colors. We're just driving to Blue Diamond from here. And these are the Spring Mountains, everybody. You know, Spring Mountains, very beautiful with their colors, the stripes. Yeah, just really cool. So then, the topography, it gets a lot more interesting as we continue on our way to Death Valley. And in time, I'm going to be doing some camping out here. I have a few other areas in the Mojave Desert that I want to do some camping in the coming weeks. So yeah. You are absolutely going to love this view right now. It is beyond stunning, everybody. Stunning, I tell you. Like, wow. Yeah. Was I not kidding or what? Like, we are right at the base of Red Rock. Wow. And the desert, it's starting to change as well. And it's really beautiful out here. Yeah. And it's nice that there's some cloud cover with blue skies as well. And I've been seeing a lot of people out on bicycle rides, and today is such a nice day to do it. Except it's going to be a little warm. Little warm. Wow. And we are getting closer to Blue Diamond, which is Nevada 160. I'm about, I don't know, 8 miles away. And then from there, the terrain, it's going to look a lot more beautiful as well. Because we're going to be going up the Spring Mountains. Yeah. Red Rock Overlook. Oh, wow, that's busy. Oh, wow, I need to make a video over there. Wow. All right, more to come. Okay, something is going on. What is this? They're on strike. Yeah, fight it. Whatever the cause, I don't care. They got some rat. I don't know. They're all pissed off, but that was funny. They're on strike. Anyway, everybody, we're getting close to Blue Diamond, Nevada State 160. That was just really funny. I saw that. I'm coming up on this rat thing, and I'm like, oh man, I got to get the camera ready. And I'm fidgeting. I should have rolled it down. I would have asked them, like, what are you striking for? And what's with the rat? Is it because the people are rats? Like, I don't know. That's just hilarious. I'm coming back this way, so I'll find out more. Hopefully they'll be out there still. And here we are. We just passed Cactus Joe's. It's a very interesting nursery. And honestly, I always get gas at this one Chevron off Blue Diamond on my way to Death Valley. But that was when I was at a different part in the Mojave Desert, and the drive was like a lot crazier. So, yeah, here we go. Las Vegas or Pahrump. We're making the hump to Pahrump. That's right. And there's a Cybertruck just pulled into that Chevron. It's parking. But yeah, Blue Diamond. And we're going to be going on. Oh. was going to say we're going to be turning, but yeah. $4.29 for a gallon of gas. So that seems to be the rate all across the Las Vegas Valley. But yeah, we're making the hump to Pahrump right now. You heard me. The hump to Pahrump. So just on the other side of the Spring Mountains is Pahrump, Nevada. And Pahrump, it is sketchy as hell, to say the least. Sketchy. There's a lot of retirees there as well, but like, it's very sketchy. So, yeah. And that's where the protest was going on, that strike. So I guess they're mine workers of some kind. Seems to be a large mine. And they're striking. And I will probably go over there tomorrow and hopefully they're still on strike, because I want to figure out what's going on. And I'm going to probably live stream that if I can. But yeah, here we go, the hump to Pahrump. All right, so the desert is changing, is it not? It's getting greener and greener. This is Potosi Mountain. I believe I'm pronouncing the name correctly. And yes, so we are climbing up the Spring Mountains, everybody, and I am doing 80, and I have some guy like an inch off me. He's in a hurry. But I'm gonna just get around this car and let him go by. But yeah, isn't it beautiful? Wow. How the desert changes. Yeah. Slowing down a little now. But there's some juniper right there. Yeah, this is Speed Racer right here, everybody. We got Speed Racer. Is blue car. But yeah, the terrain up here is absolutely breathtaking. And I'm really happy to show you this adventure, of us together going on a fun, unique desert trip, except I do this like twice a month. But this is the first time I thought to myself, hey, not a lot of people do this drive, so why not take everybody with me, right? So we're going to be coming up to a cool little town. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. And my ears, they're all plugged up. They are beyond plugged up, that's for sure. And I'm going to slow it down just a little bit because there's always cops hanging out right in this spot. So I'm going to just kind of take it easy. And here we are in the community of Spring Mountains. Yeah. In this area in winter, it does get a lot of snow. So if you're traveling, it's crazy. It gets really icy up here as well. And then from here, there's really nothing much in between from here and Pahrump. It's actually really nothing. I'm gonna get around this guy. But yeah, this is the community. There's really not a lot of people up here. We're elevation 5,490 feet. And the fire station is right up here. And really, that's it. This is the community. That's it. You've experienced all of it. It's really small. And now we're going downhill into Pahrump. So we're going to be on the backside of the Spring Mountains. descending. And you can ride your bicycle on this road as well. It's crazy. So right now I don't even have the foot on the gas. It's just I'm coasting. Yeah. So here we go. All right. So far we have left my house, made it through Red Rock Canyon, went over the Spring Mountains, and we're approaching Pahrump, Nevada. So from Pahrump, it gets a little interesting. There's an iconic ghost town, still functioning by the way, called Death Valley Junction. You can stay at the hotel there. It's called the Amargosa Opera House, and we're going to be stopping there. So I do plan on doing a video as well on Pahrump itself and Death Valley Junction as well. I released a live stream video when I was out there, and the quality isn't as good, so I want to go out there and do a better job, go inside. They're really particular there about video recording, and they do not allow tripods at all. Why, I don't know, but they make it a point to like watch you video recording, and I don't know, maybe they don't want it to be that known, but I don't know. But anyway, we are about to come up to Pahrump, Nevada. Okay, we made it to Pahrump, Nevada, everyone. That's right. This is Pahrump. Yikes. I know, every time I drive through here, it only gets worse. Every time I come through here, I'm like, oh my gosh. But really, Death Valley, all right? Death Valley Junction is right on the other side of that mountain range. So that is Nopa Peak right there. And yeah, Death Valley Junction is on the other side of that range. So we're probably, I don't know, I'd say about an hour out. An hour or so from Furnace Creek. Maybe 45 minutes. But yeah, welcome to Pahrump, everyone. So this is the outskirts, and I will show you the main area right now. Yeah, so this is Pahrump. This isn't legal, by the way. You can't do this, but this is just Pahrump. You know, people do whatever out here. Yep, Pahrump, Nevada. Yeah, he's just going down the side of the highway. Pahrump. Okay, so this is the main, I guess the start of Pahrump. This is new, actually, this building. Yeah, whatever it is. I also see a lot of this phantom firework advertisement out here. It's like a big deal. But yeah, here's Pahrump, everyone. Elevation 2,695 feet. So when you come into the main area of Pahrump, I guess this is like the main strip, and it's going to get a little bit more populated, but not by much. Pahrump, in some areas, it reminds me a lot of, what would that be? Yucca Valley back in the high desert of Southern California, just a little bit north of Palm Springs. Yeah. Pahrump. From here, I'm going to be making a left, probably in about, I think, 7 miles or so. We're on the south end of Pahrump. There's really nothing to do out here. I'm assuming there's a lot of people that commute from Pahrump to Las Vegas. It's probably an hour drive or so. why that guy hit his brakes. Okay, so yeah, this is like the downtown area. We'll call it downtown Pahrump. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But yeah, this is what you see when you're in the heart of all of Pahrump. Really not much more different from earlier, is it? Not really. And I was behind like this one car that was just driving really slow, and the car next to it was matching the same speed, and they don't want anybody going around them, so they're like a roadblock. Oh, emergency vehicle. All right, there we go. So yeah, I have been in the Gold Town Casino. That is a fact. I went in there because they say that there is a cafe. There is no longer a cafe in there, so they really need to take that down. It's very misleading. I go in there and they're like, oh yeah, you need to go to the casino across the street, which is like this one right here, something Nugget. It is just gross inside as well. And their restaurant in there, it's not good at all. And it's like, really, this is a restaurant? And we're pretty much outside of downtown Pahrump now, and it just goes back to kind of what you saw coming into here. Yeah. So there's nothing to do in Pahrump other than like being the nearest populated area outside of Death Valley, California. If you live in Death Valley, and so that's the park rangers, the people who work with the government, just the park people and staff, they come here for shopping. It's the nearest grocery store. And I would assume a lot of the people here as well, they commute to Las Vegas, as I was mentioning, for work. Because really, there is nothing to do in Pahrump at all. Nothing. So I do want to make a video of Pahrump, but the question is really of what? Maybe driving around the area. That's really about it, because like, take a look for yourself right now. I'm very close to where I'm going to be turning off for Death Valley. Yeah, so like, this is what's going on out here. Not much. Pahrump. But anyway, we are about to hit that exit, probably, I'd say in about 3 miles. All right, everyone, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Right here. Death Valley National Park. That's right, Death Valley National Park. Here we go. To Desert Gino's mailbox. Everyone else are going out here to, visit the park and see something amazing. Like this tour bus right here. As for me, I'm just going to get my mail. And it looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of passing. A lot of passing. But anyway, this is Bella Vista Road. Takes you from Pahrump, or Pahrump, we'll call it. No, it's really Pahrump. To Death Valley Junction. And then from there, I'm going to be taking California 190 Furnace Creek. That's right. But this is how it is in Pahrump, just outside of Death Valley. And the mountains are very unusual with the stripes as well. And it's going to be hard getting around all these vehicles for the next few miles. Yeah. All right. Oh. All right, so we are at an intersection. It's kind of weird. Oh, and there's a state trooper right there. Nevada state trooper, the sheriff. The Tumbleweed Market, everybody. Wow. The tumbleweed. Yes, so this is Pahrump, Nevada. Interesting, huh? So this is getting outside of Pahrump on the way to Death Valley, and they recently repaved this road because before it was in absolutely horrendous condition. So this is very recent. But yeah, what do you think about Pahrump? Would you live here? Well, it's seen better days, that's for sure. Yeah. What is this? Oh, mulch, sod. The fire department. Pahrump Fire Rescue. Yeah. So this is like where Pahrump ends, where those homes are. And the Death Valley Market is right here, but it's not in Death Valley, it's in Pahrump. They're just trying to profit. Oh, wow, they got burros. Oh, that's funny. Well, anyway, I'm going to try and get around this bus. You know, this always baffles me. Like, I am way out here in the desert, and here I have this guy in front of me. Oh, now he can speed up because before he was doing 45. But still, we're doing 58 out in the middle of nowhere, right? And he's just wanting to go as slow as possible. But this always happens when I'm driving out here to Death Valley National Park. You're out in the middle of the open desert, and everyone wants to do 30, and they don't want anybody to go around them. But right now, like, I can't. It's a double yellow, but 50 miles an hour. Yeah, this guy does not want to go fast at all. And usually when it says 40, he was like slowing. Yep, here we go. He will slow down to 40. Oh, he's not doing it. Yeah, we are out here, everybody, in the open desert, going really slow. But the backcountry is beautiful. Really, it is. Okay, so out in the distance is the Funeral Mountain Range. Straight ahead is actually Pyramid Peak. So, yeah, we are coming up, and I can see this telescope peak out in the distance. That's Death Valley. That's the Pahrump Range. So we are right outside of Death Valley Junction, about to enter Inyo County. That is right, Inyo County. But it's kind of a hazy day out here. Out in the distance, there is Eagle Mountain, right there. Yeah. But this is coming into Death Valley Junction. And yeah, I can't stand this. I'm going to go around them. It's just, some people, they like to go slow out here. And all bunched together. Like, I prefer to go around and like have quite a distance between myself and the next car, not riding somebody's bumper. But anyway, we are coming up to Death Valley Junction. And look, everyone, entering Inyo County. If you could see that, they had like a really small sign. So now we are in the state of California. Welcome, everybody, to my native state. We are in far eastern California, to say the least. Inyo County, right on the state line of Nye County, Nevada, where Pahrump is located in. Yeah. Wow. Coming up to Death Valley Junction. Do you see that? Probably not. I'm going to zoom in a little. And way out in the distance is a water tower. 2, actually. And that is Death Valley Junction. This is Ashview Meadows. This is what it's called. This little area. But yeah, we are entering Death Valley Junction. And that's like a marijuana dispensary right there too, out of all places. You know, like we are way out here. You have the Funeral Mountain Range right there. And they have a dispensary. Yeah, and there's the water towers. And I really like Death Valley Junction. It's just really weird out here. You know, it's just really bizarre. And what I think about is, like, this town was built a long, long time ago. And there was nothing out here. Las Vegas was nothing. I don't even think there was really anything to speak of when it came to Las Vegas in like the late 1800s, when all of this was being formed out here. And I know the Amargosa Opera House, that was built in like the early 1900s, but still bringing the material out here, out to nowhere. The cities weren't as big, like Los Angeles, and yeah. And here we are, Death Valley Junction, home of the Amargosa Opera House. Yeah, so this is coming into Death Valley Junction. If you've seen my other stuff, you see that I'm out here. I really like Death Valley Junction, as I mentioned, because, like, look at this. How, like, deserty is this, we'll call it. Yeah, they have this closed. And this is a functioning hotel. It's a functioning property. And I'm going to do a little bit of recording here. Like, whoa. Like, how crazy is this? Yeah. All right, Death Valley National Park. Here we come. Almost to Gino's mailbox. That's right, everybody. So I hope, Death Valley Junction was interesting for you. And now here we go. We are on our way to Furnace Creek, which is 30 miles away, everyone. 30 miles. And I'm really excited on getting there as well. So, oh, and by the way, this building out here, this structure, if you're driving through here and you're like, Desert Gino, what is this? What could that be? Well, it's a dispensary. That's right, everybody. That's what that is. And those are the Funeral Mountains. Or the Funeral Mountain. But anyway, on to Death Valley, Furnace Creek. All right, everyone, so we have made it to Death Valley National Park, the entrance to my mailbox. So we're not that far away. I was going to get a picture over there, but I'm like, I don't want to wait. I'll get it on the way back. But anyway, we're going to keep going. This is by far one of my most favorite views when entering Death Valley. I absolutely love it. I I think it's just beyond breathtaking, beyond breathtaking. This is called Ryan, California, this area. And it's just stunning. Yeah. It never gets old. Anytime I drive out here, I'm like, wow, I'm fortunate that my mailbox is out here. It's really beautiful. And there's this road right here. There's a vehicle you can probably see coming down. You're like, Desert Gino, exactly, what is that road? Well, that takes you over to Dante's View. And it looks all into the Death Valley National Park. Wow. But yeah, I love this little segment of it, and I'm happy to share this with you. Yeah, Dante's View. All right. California 190 West. That's right. And we're descending into Death Valley. There's the valley floor down there. Those are the Panamint Range. That's where Gino's mailbox is. That's right. Like I keep saying, if someone were to mail a letter to Desert Gino, Death Valley, California 92328-9600, and that's all you put, it will arrive to me. That is a fact. Too funny. All right. Okay, we have made it to Furnace Creek, the heart of Death Valley, California. Yes, that is right. You are here with me, Desert Gino, in Death Valley National Park. And if you look around me, it is just absolutely stunning. Behind me is the Funeral Mountain Range, and you can see the vibrant colors in the mountains behind. And you're not seeing this incorrectly. We are 190 feet below sea level. But just behind me, or I should say in front of me, is Badwater Basin, and it only gets lower from there. But these are the Pahrump Mountains. Telescope Peak is the point, the highest point of the mountain range. And yeah, so anyway, we are not quite done with the journey yet. We are almost there. We're almost done. My mailbox is just right over there. All right, let's continue on to Desert Gino's mailbox here in Death Valley, California. Okay, so you're gonna be amazed on like how close we are to the mailbox. All right, so the visitor center is just right over here. There's a golf course out here as well. I did a video on that, so you know, if you want to take a look at my other content, you will see that. But here we go. Just have to park the ranch at Death Valley. Yeah. So this is the entrance. Where my mailbox is, it's right over there. And we are about to see it. But yeah, this is coming in. So then we're gonna park right over here. I always like to kind of park away from everyone. Avoids door dings. So yeah, here we go. We made it though. We made it. Now let's go get my mail. That's right. Okay, so you got to experience the drive. That's right, the drive I go on from Las Vegas, Nevada, where we started out in my backyard there. And now we are here on Furnace Creek, where my mailbox is located. So I'm not that far away now. You'll get to see what it's all about. Yeah, and it's, I don't know, kind of considerably busy for a Tuesday, but I don't know, tourist season, I suppose. We're gonna go in the back way though. That's right, the back way. And it's a really nice property as well. They have bungalows you can stay in and all of that. But yeah, I always get excited at this point. I'm like, I wonder what's in the mailbox, you know. And it's the journey that makes it a lot more exciting as well. Yeah. And then I go this way. Got the key. Ooh. And then, here we go. All right. All right. And there you have it, everyone. So anyway, I appreciate everyone coming along with me on this desert adventure. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. You know, you got to see me come here to Death Valley and get my mail. That's right. Right now I'm working my way back over to the car. It's a little warm out, but you know, it's Death Valley. But anyway, until next time, the next desert adventure, I always invite you, that's right, to come along on my desert adventures. Because who knows, you know, where I might go next. I have a lot of also fun adventures in store on the Las Vegas Strip as well. But anyway, until the next time, I will see you, and be sure to check out more of my videos as well. All right, everyone. Bye for now. Here in Death Valley, Furnace Creek. Oh, and also, by the way, if you want to send a letter to Desert Gino here in Death Valley, California, go right ahead. So all you have to do is address it, Desert Gino, Death Valley, California, 92328-9600. See you on the next adventure, everyone. Bye.